Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean here, Sean's RC Construction. Uh, all day yesterday, I was at the Texas Truck Show. I'm here this morning. Let me get the back of my camera lens cleaned off. So, we're at the Texas Truck Show. We'll take a walk around before anybody gets in here today. You get to see some real killer one-to-ones. These things are like, there's some really nice trucks here. Right? We'll take a walk around, like they're just everywhere. Hey, Honolulu, what's up? What's up? How did your event go? I'll I'll give you a shout later just to catch up, see how things went. But so that's where I am, guys. I'm at the Texas Truck Show. Some really killer trucks here. We'll get around. We'll take a walk all around. Now is the perfect time to do this because later, like all the music starts playing, everybody's pumping, and it's like I would end up getting dinged and streamed forever. But some of these one-to-one trucks are friggin' awesome. Like there's newer trucks, older trucks. Like this thing here is all Canworth coming around. This goose truck, this thing here is absolutely sick. I want one of those. I know, yeah. It's crazy. But we'll take a quick look up and around this way. And then we'll go in around some of the others. But it's crazy, like the time some of the guys put into these trucks, like, but I guess if you're spending a lot of time in the truck, you'd be looking to do that as well. I know it's early on a Sunday morning, but I may as well go live now when I get the chance. But these things are nuts. And then away over at the other side of the building, there's actually a Scania. Bruce Olsen Scania's here. So we'll go over and we'll take a look at it. Like, look at this thing here. Look at the paint job on this thing even. Like, look at that. I definitely think this is. I think this is more of a show truck than a working truck. And then this one even, like, is pretty damn cool. The thing is that they're so freaking big, you have to stand back far enough to actually see them. If I miss anybody's chat, sorry. The lime green one, yeah, it is cool. But these things are like insane. Pretty damn cool. Like even has the rubber duck on the front of it. Whack whack. There's this nice big blue one as well. He's got a blue duck on the front of his. He's got a big old blue duck. So this is just a small section of them, guys. So we'll take a walk around here. It's all like vendors. There's all truck vendors everywhere where you can buy all the stuff you want. That's amazing. So here's some nice trucks here too. This is where they start getting modernized. Well, this one's not. These show trucks are awesome. Friggin' pipes and these things. Some of them have the bonnets open. So some of them have the bonnet open. We'll take a look and see what You can see, but look at that orange thing there. Look at that. That is pretty friggin' dope. Right. Oh, has a Ferrari badge on it. That thing is crazy cool. This is just some one-to-one trucks. The way that we're walking around. It's an old cab over Peterbilt. This thing, the grill in it is pretty cool. It's all lowered. Look at how low down that is to the ground. Right. Pretty sick truck. And that purple just like pops, man. Like Longhorn, yeah, that is. We have a 1/14 scale. All our trucks over there. Some are too. Nice big recovery truck. Man, that's a massive recovery truck. This size, that thing. The tow truck, the breakdown truck. It's pretty huge. As I said, we'll take a walk over to where there's a little small. Here's a couple here with the bonnets all open in them. So we'll take a look at them. This thing's all chained off. There you go. This one's an old Peterbilt. This one's all chained. Wow, look at that. The whole engine's painted to match the truck body. Let's see if we go around the other side and see into it. Look at this friggin' thing here, the exhaust actually coming out, or the intake, whatever it is, coming right out through the hood. But look at that engine bay there, guys, look at that. Completely painted to match the whole truck. I'm sure that is definitely not a cheap paint job right there. Pretty cool truck though. Not badass. It totally is. It's just a big line of trucks, but we'll get down around there because there's some pretty cool trucks. So, as I said, this is all vendors. You can buy all the parts, everything you need is in around all these vendors. It's pretty damn cool. It's a pretty damn cool show. So right down there at the end, that's where we have the 1/14 scale. All the trucks, tractor trailers, everything. And it's crazy how much of a crowd it draws. Like, you know, because most people come to see all these one-to-ones. And then you have, like, they come to see all the one-to-ones. And then you have all these 1/14 scale things. So people are like a little taken back by it. And they go, so this is just somebody showing off their jacks and what their capabilities are. That's a nice big truck up on top of it though. It's a pretty cool big truck. Here's just like a little arcade. Spinning the wheel, little games going on in there. And more like just merchandise trailers down there, merchandise everywhere. Like the size of that friggin' pickup truck, that's just ridiculous. The size of that thing. big water trucks. So this side is all like trailers and stuff, I think. There's more pickup and jack stands. Like look at this thing here. This Peterbilt is freaking awesome looking. Like look how cool looking this is. I tell you, they do some really amazing paint jobs in these things. Let's see, so we'll go down right here is the big European Scania, and this is the one they're trying to get brought into America right now. I know he's doing a lot of work behind the scenes with Scania and with the US government. This bad boy here. Get your Traxxas UDRs ready at the ready, guys. That thing is pretty dope, isn't it? Let's have a good close look inside these things, guys. We never really get to see the inside of these things. Man, you don't have much of a view there, like if you're sitting here. You know, like there's a big light bar coming down in front of you. The roll cages. Like that's all your view right there. That thing is pretty sick. He needs to see. Yeah, that's it. And probably with the amount of mud flying up around you too, like so. That is pretty damn cool. More merchandise. And here's this Scania. You see this all over YouTube at the minute, like the guy Bruce Olson that's dealing with this right now. Like the height of it, like is insane. Like I know I grew up like seeing a lot of these trucks, but to see one in the US is actually pretty freaking cool. If he was here right now, I'd have him open the doors and get a look inside and show you how it is. But the paint job on this thing is absolutely mint. Like, look at that. That's the Scania. It is finally one in America. They go way back even to get this thing in shot. That's pretty dope. And we have some more pretty cool trucks here. Another nice truck. All the sun visors there. A lot of Peterbilts though. That's for sure. Let's see if we go around here at this thing here. That blue just pops on it. It's crazy. And there's a Big Boss Performance. Look at the size of that trailer, man. That's insane. I would love to see inside that trailer, to see all them doors open, see everything open in them. Be pretty damn cool. Right? It's a pretty big trailer. Like, you know, somebody's flying a little drone around. The size of that dump truck. That dump trailer is freaking massive, man. Holy good crap. Like, it's actually insane how tall that thing is. I guess that's probably for like the the rubbish dumps or the garbage dumps or something. It would have to be like just for going around them, because that is way too big to be on any freaking road. This thing's pretty cool, orange and white, even the truck with it. We'll take a look up at the truck. In a second, there's a nice big truck with it. But this paint job is pretty dope in this thing. Like, look at that, just the orange and white running right through. That is pretty damn cool. Here's this thing, there's a couple of really cool trucks here. Like, I'll show you these ones, and like even the big winch truck on the back of it, the big winch. This place later on in the day gets really, really jammed. That Ford is massive, man. What the size of that thing? Definitely a mall crawler though. This thing here, let's tell me about it there. 2001 Peterbilt. This thing here, living the dream. This thing is absolutely insane. Look at that. Look at this thing. This is absolutely insane. It's actually this gentleman's. It's actually this gentleman's truck. Look at this thing. Look at that. You're like full bar kitchen. Even the chrome under the seats. And that's like. This thing is so friggin' cool, man. Like, look at that. Look at that interior. Look at the interior of this thing. Like, even all the paddles chromed out. Man, that's riding in style, that's for sure. He had all the speakers on. I had to go way back here so you can actually see it. Not good, but you're good. So you can actually see the size of the whole thing. I had to get way, way, way back here. Like, this is how big this freaking truck is. Look at the size of that friggin' thing. It's an absolute beast of a truck. And then back here, this thing here is pretty damn cool. So this is a heavy haul truck. Look at that. Look at the friggin' winch system on the back of this thing. Look at that for a winching system. And the lights. There's one down here beside where we have all the 1/14 stuff. It's pretty damn cool. The paint job is pretty sick as well, too. Oh my god, agreed, Holly Hill. Or Honolulu, Holly Hill, let's see. Dang, you promised. Yo, Sean. We're from Portland. What's up? Yeah, these things crazy. Like, look at this. All the controllers for it, everything. So it's good to do this before anybody's in here. This one, another pretty long, big truck. These are designed pure pulling power in this thing. But
his is arrow.
look at this thing though. Look at this.
Okay.
The paint job on this is absolutely insane. Look, it's like a silvery gold type color or something. Like, this thing just pops. And look at them big freaking pipes on this thing. This thing is insane. It is sick. It's this one is like honestly my favorite one here when I was walking around yesterday. Even here's another big tow truck. This is another big tow truck. Then we'll go over. I'll show you the front of that Goose truck and stuff in a minute. But this is another heavy haul tow, and then in here. So here's all the 114 scale trucks. I had a really nice show and shine yesterday in here. There's a lot of. This one is all mainly just 114 scale trucks, not really any construction stuff, but my dozers over there, some on a trailer. I will have videos coming out off this show with the trucks and stuff too. It must be epic fun. It is totally fun. People don't realize like how much fun these little trucks are. That's my truck right there. That's the truck I have with me, my Jersey barriers all on it. And then my other trailer with a big dozer on it is over there as well. But it's like, it's really cool. This one actually at the show and shine won most realistic because it's actually built right off his 1-to-1 truck. Trailer and everything actually matches his 1-to-1. This thing. These are cool. Let's risky business. I think it's pretty cool. All red barn, all cab over. That's friggin' sick as well. But when I turn you around here, we can take a look at this thing. Look at this. This is like nuts. This thing is pretty sick. It even has little eyes watching you up on the dashboard. Yeah, some of the actual truck drivers have their mini trucks in there as well, like too. That's cool as all hell, isn't it, dude? It's like it's a sick truck. Adventure Time, welcome in. It is sick truck. Here's some more everywhere, and then again, this is just all vendors selling seats. So these seem like pretty fancy freaking seats to have in your truck. Like, look at that there. No way you're gonna have that in your cab. Hey, I'll tell you what, if these are in your cab, trucks have came a hell of a long way since I used to ride in a truck with my uncle. Look at that. It's like freaking having an armchair. Where are you this time? I'm in Texas. I'm at a 114 scale event in Texas. So he calls it the Goose, and then it says, "In God we truck." But the eye just watching is pretty cool. Like, this thing is pretty sick though. Big sleeper bed. I can't even get the whole friggin' thing in a shot that's that big. Like, pretty awesome how they do to an RC. Yeah, it is. Like, so that's what I was just showing. Like, I'll be walking back around that way in a minute, where we have all the 114 scale trucks. These things are some dope trucks in around here. Right. So he has it even in big, massive letters. There's a Big Eagle, Bent Family Companies. He has a load of sponsors there, and then here, In God We Truck, home of the Goose. Have a look at some of these ones right here. 1960, class of 1962. It's a pretty old Kenworth right there. And then you come to a modern day Kenworth sitting beside it, like the difference in the 1962 one, and then there's another old Kenworth sitting there in 1962, and then the modern day one. In all fairness, I actually prefer this shaped one right here. I want that in my life. Yeah, that would be cool. Like so. Those ones are pretty cool as well. Nice. This big purple one down here, like the paint on them, like I will say these guys do some like insane paint jobs just with how the paint pops in them, you know. Like there's some of the drivers are starting to arrive, so you'll get some of the. I like the older trucks the best. Yeah, the older ones do look freaking awesome. Like, you know. Yeah, I'll take you. This one, Brett, is you all. This one is you down to the T. Like this is you. Like this one here is you, all weathered. Give you some good ideas of where the weathering happens in them. So that even the fifth wheel is even rusted on it. Smiley Bear, what's up? How's everything, buddy? Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, I thought this would be your cup of tea. So it gives you a good idea, though, good instinct of where the weathering actually happens. Because this is an old truck, so around the steps, up around the handles. Like I like that he brought this and he didn't try and do anything to it, just kept it how it is. Even the filter tanks, just little splatters of rust on them, even up in there where the rubber tube is gone. The only thing faded really on the King is the stickers are a little faded, which is pretty cool. But even the front, the little bars in behind the grill, that's pretty cool because they're like rusted or something. That is cool how they're rusted. Something I would never have thought of like rusting them, which is cool. Yeah, on this side of it. On this side of it's all done. So I might give you some good ideas of some weathering. Like such an impressive rig, love it. Yeah, and this is the other side of that goose truck. Like when this thing, if the guy was here and he opens the doors, or like the doors actually open back this way. So like where his handle is here on this thing. And the hinge is actually here on this door. So this door actually opens this way, which is pretty cool. Like opens in reverse. I think that's the guy there. Maybe by the time we come back around, but we'll take a walk back up around where the big Scania is. Let's show some guys. And Bruce Osling, he's here with his Scania. Again, here's all the 1/14 scale trucks. We have the loading docks later on today. There's like a reversing thing. There's a heavy haul. There's some really nice trucks in here. Yeah, I have noticed the chrome. Yeah, I've noticed the chrome nearly says direct. That's why I left mine shiny. Bumping kicks on. Yep. Cool. There's trucks in there. There's an actual Scania bullnose in here. This is a rare truck, spicy for here. So I just this truck here. So the guy is actually just going to make me one of the bodies. So I just spoke to him today. He's going to make me all. He's going to carbon, or not carbon, what do you call it? Resin print. So he's going to resin print all that. I dig it. The Guinness truck, yeah, the Guinness one. It's pretty cool. Like full wrap with actual Volvo. Because it looks cool. Because it's like a black Guinness with a white head on it coming up. There's the truck done. And then that's my dozer over there, my little boy. As I said, my truck is over the other side. It looks like one of my springs popped off on my tailgate, did it? And looks like one of my springs just popped off. I had to take a look at that earlier, but let's see, we'll take another walk up around this way. There's a little Coke truck flying around. Coca-Cola's here, huh? Never fear, Coca-Cola's here. I think a better low boy will be my next purchase. Yeah, I don't know what my next purchase will be. Probably a front end loader or something, maybe. Just these big dump trucks again. There's another 114 scale truck that's coming through. It's actually fun to see them driving through all the big rigs. And then the amount of people stop and ask them all like questions is insane. There's a belly dump truck. There's the belly dump. But here, this is the. So for most days that I haven't seen European trucks. This is the Scania. And this is how it is. Someone sold me a big old dozer. I need a haul. Wonder how that happened. Like, I don't know. So this is the Scania. This thing is all over YouTube everywhere because he's actually trying to get these. He's trying to get these legalized in America. So there's just some stuff they need to change on them. But they're such nice trucks. If he was here, I was talking with Bruce yesterday for a good while. Like, and if he was here, I'd have him open the door so you could actually see inside of this thing. Like, inside is pretty sick. Like, it's friggin' awesome. But we'll take a walk away down. We haven't been down through all the vendors yet. Again, there's that friggin' piece of power. I done some welding on the bottom bumpers back in the day. Yeah, I'm sure the bottom bumpers needed a ton of welding. That thing there ready to go bouncing. So I didn't even know about this event in Texas. And then I bought a couple of Jersey barriers off a guy online, and he was like, hey, there's a show in Texas you should go and check out. And that's how I ended up here. And then in a couple of weeks time there's another one coming up in Waco, Texas, so I'll hit that one up too. Like, so I'll hit the one up in Waco, Texas. It just gives me something to do at the weekends. So we were here yesterday all day having fun. So then this morning I said I'd come early enough that I could do a live before it comes in, because there's a couple of video stations and stuff over there, and then when they come they just start pumping music and pumping, and then YouTube would probably shut me down for the music playing. So let's take a walk through vendors. Here's all their exhaust pipes, all their exhaust covers. So it's the guys that makes these. I mean, it's just vendors everywhere. Like, you know, here's obviously for your lifts, for the truck lifts. Tell there must be a pretty damn good lift capacity in them things. So it shows them here lifting up the actual trucks. There's one with a pickup up on top of it. Let's take a walk through here, see what the heck this is. What's this? Oh, just a flatbed with like a roll off on the back of it, and then some other. I don't know what the hell that is. It's on the back of it. I don't know. Oh look, should we take our test, guys? Tell them we can drive the 1/14 scale. Sure, I know what I'm doing. No problem, buddy. Give me the keys. We'll go. So, take your test with us. That's it. Safe Ride Driving Academy. Car coats, heavy duty truck parts. There's just a big stack of trailers over here. So as I say, this is all just all the vendors through everywhere. All the parts. There's just a big stack of container trailers. I actually seen a thing the other day which was amazing. I don't know if any of you have seen it yet, but it was amazing. So the big shipping cargo containers right now, they have new ones that actually fold in the middle and compress down. So when a guy's going back, you can actually take 5 or 6 containers back with them all stacked on top of each other. Wayne would love it if he drove for the Force. Yeah, I know Wayne would have a blast here at this place, like, so. Again, this is just all vendors everywhere. It's just vendors after vendor. And then this is all just, obviously these guys just sell all the, like, lights, emergency lights, headache racks. Give myself a pair of good old cowboy boots. Well, it's just all. I wish somebody had. I need a 1/14 scale oversized load banner. I was hoping somebody might have had some at this show, because the show, all the truck show was yesterday. Was sponsored by A-Main and RC 4-wheel drive. Actually put on the prizes for the show and shine, which is pretty cool. Right. I don't see wheel flappers. There's a Walmart truck. There's, as I said, it's just vendor after vendor, but we'll walk down through this way. Oh, look at. Let's go take a look at. Let's go take a look at this old Mac. Holy crap, this is beautiful, guys. I have my camera on this way, just to surprise you with this one. This is sick. Look at this thing. Like candy apple red. Oh my, this is beautiful. The 1/14 trucks and equipment are addictive, spicy. If you'd like to, yeah, they are, like, so. Have you seen the Run from Below trailer? The big trench. Yeah, I think there's one of them here. There's a trailer here and it's like massive. I don't know how the hell do anything. But look at that candy apple red on this old Mac. Look at that. And this is an old school Mac. Hey Sean, hope your day was. What a beautiful truck, man. Yeah, this thing is insane. Look at that. That candy apple red, just like, damn, that thing is good. Let's take a look inside, so. Look at that, even the seats to match dashboard, to match even the shifters of the candy apple red on top of them. I didn't even notice this truck yesterday. That paint job probably cost more than my house. I know, it probably did. Like, cause look at it when you're up close to it. Look at that. It's like flawless. Even the hooks, man. Look at the candy apple red. I didn't even notice this truck yesterday. So here's a little info about it. And a little info, but that's a pretty damn sick truck. At least this Sunday I'm indoors in air conditioning, and my indoors on air conditioning, and my phone won't overheat like it did the last time I done this early Sunday morning live. Here's just more trailers, but I want to make my way back down around all the trucks over there and see if any of the drivers have started showing up yet to start opening the. Because when they show up, a lot of them open the bonnets and have the bonnets all shoved up. There's like 7-Eleven fleet or whatever. So here's. See, like all over here is just filled with trucks too. So actually, we'll go down this way first. Oh, Honolulu, you're gonna love the engine in this truck here. Like, so this truck, the pink and blue is amazing in this thing. Like, look at that pink and blue, and like, it even has a 1/14 scale model of it off his truck. Why don't you give us a tour, brother? I appreciate you giving us a tour, brother. It's amazing. Swampers, nice to see you here, Kevin. Whoa. Honolulu, you're going to say whoa in 1 second when you see the engine bay. So you will say whoa in a pretty second. Look at this. Look at freaking that, guys. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Wow. Holy moly is right. That is insane. Look at that. It says Miami Vice on it there. Can't say, but that's insane, guys. That is absolutely bonkers. And it's a pretty big damn truck too. Right. But that is so clean. The cat power. Sometimes, yeah, I can only imagine the amount of time went into this thing, like with the big cat, Miami Vice, and everything, like even in behind the wheel, like they did not miss anything on this. Like even in behind the steps down below, like they did not miss anything on this. That is crazy. I was hoping some of these guys have shown that engine earlier. It's all painted as well to match. I was hoping some of these guys would be here already, where they'd have the trucks open and have going. But again, it doesn't really start to 10 o'clock is when it does. So a lot of the guys that come in, there's that Ferrari truck or whatever it is. I didn't notice earlier. So this is what it says on it. I didn't realize earlier there's actually a plaque behind it, so let's go take a look at the plaque and see. But I've never seen one looking like that. Just the body kit on it is friggin' insane, like, you know. So here, let's go take a look at it. 1998. It's actually a 1998. It's hard to see all the chrome. 1998 International 94001 or something, I think it is. That's just all the color about it. So if I go closer, you could probably read it. Oh, there we go. Color, orange, engine, cat, and then all the numbers. Horsepower, 522. And then there's just all the stuff about it. So it's a pretty damn good truck. This truck was custom made by American made and covered with. So it's the whole story about the truck right there. But it is damn cool, man. It is damn cool. Yeah, it looks like it's still too early for the guys to be here. All the truck drivers are sleeping in with a lot of lizards this morning. You know, this would be lot lizards paradise, I'm sure. Like, you know. But for people that weren't in earlier, I'll take you over. This was the very first trucks we looked at over here. So these are some of the first ones we looked at. Take us over here. Take a look at these ones. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not lot lizards running around everywhere. Or maybe that's why this section has the fence off on it. These sleeper cabs are in disguise as brothels. The ducks. The paint job on this thing here is absolutely sick too. Look at the lights underneath it. You know, lights everywhere. Pretty damn sick. That's Honolulu's favorite, the green one. Lot lizard paradise. Yeah, totally. You know, it's like here's another old one. I didn't even actually see this older one earlier. That's probably like that's like all this fenced off area, all the curtains drawn, all these sleepers. If you come later, if the sleepers rocking, don't come knocking. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Market's trucking. At least this one's a working truck, like, 'cause look at it, even, like, you know, it's not all polished up and shined up. Fuck, look at them spikes. I didn't see them, cut my legs on them. Yeah, it's a full working truck for sure. Very cool. Double down. These must be all working trucks because they all have company names on them, like Heavy Haul Trucking, Texas Edition. They all have DOT numbers and everything, so these are definitely all working trucks. This old thing here, this cab over is freaking sick too. This thing. I don't know why they stopped making these in America. Like these things here, these were so badass, man. I don't know why they ever stopped making them. I think it had something to do with where the driver sits directly over the wheel, or there's some weird rule about it, like, but that's pretty damn nice. I think it had something to do with where the driver actually, because the driver's seat, if you look at it, like the front wheel is right there and the driver's right there. So I think America made some rule where the wheel has to be in front of the driver now, or something crazy. Like, cause if you come over here and compare, so like this is where your front wheel is now, and then this is where your driver is now. So I think the wheel has to be in front of the driver now, and that's why they stopped making these things. But these are still freaking sick. So, spike stop lizards. I don't think I think they help these ones climb into the truck. And that service truck is freaking sick. It's a massive service truck. Look at the size of that thing. There's no way any of these trucks or anything but show truck. No, there's a load of them that's working trucks. Like, look at this. It's a working truck. Look at the freaking grease and oils in this. There's some of them all, like, this is a working truck. There's a lot of them. The one up there, that's all working trucks. Some of them are show trucks. Like, this is definitely a show truck. Like, that's definitely a show truck. Like, you know. Cowboys beat you to them. You know, yeah, save a horse, ride a cowboy, not to say. Huh? Or, in my case, save a horse, ride a cowgirl. That's pretty cool. The welders on it. But look at the size of this thing. It's massive. Much love that awesome show. Yeah. Like that thing is huge, guys. Even the crane on top, it's a pretty beefy crane on top of it. I guess if you're lifting out an engine or something, you need something big like that. I see some of these. Oh, I thought somebody had their hazard lights on, but it's actually just a vendor with a load of lights. I was hoping this Goose guy would have been here yet, but he's still not here. Just so you could see the doors all opening. Oh, the guys are putting that's the guys starting to arrive now, so they're putting their banners out over their trucks. Oh, look at that. He has a door. He actually has a door right there to get into the trailer. That's pretty cool. There's the steps. So this truck belongs to this gentleman right here. That's his beast right there. Let's see, he's going to open these doors. I'll show you how these doors open now. These are pretty cool. Oh, wow. Look at the lights inside the dash of that thing, too. Look at that. That is freaking awesome, guys, isn't it? Whoa. The inside of this thing is insane. I think the far door is open as well. We'll walk around in a second. I think he's just moving some stuff around. But I want to show you all the lights inside it. It's lit up like a Christmas tree. So I guess this is where they're from. Arizona or something. Like, look at this. Look at the lights in this, guys. Look at that. Even has a holder. Even has a holder for the cowboy hat. But look at that. Look at this. Look at the steering wheel even and the handle. Like it's all like glittered. That is sick, guys. That is absolutely insane. Look, that is pretty cool. Like there's a holder for the hat and then up in there to get up into his sleeper. Let's walk around the other side then. So even all the
more of that stuff out
in
of
the
the way
right.
where you can kind of see in there.
Yeah. Let's see, he's gonna move some stuff down by the paddles and everything, guys, but that is like nuts. That's crazy. So when he moves stuff out of there, we'll take a look, because all the paddles and everything are actually all sparkled up and glittered up and everything. Suicide door, yeah, the suicide doors are friggin' amazing on it, aren't they? It's really cool, like. Whoa, look at the painting on the floors even, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That's this thing. So this thing actually, he says you see this thing on the highways, going up and down the highways and everything. But look at this. This is friggin' crazy, guys. Look.
She's doing great.
Let's see if we can get the camera up in there a little more. They sell the cowboy hat holders at truck stops. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, but look at even the lights around it, like, you know. Even the mic for his CB is pretty cool. Let's walk around the other side and get a look in. Everything's all
Away from that.
oh, the lights are even green on the front of it. Look. Garby truck. This is a 1996 truck. Doc and Tinkerbell. That's pretty cool. Like even the the side of this floor. And look, it's all like gemstones. And this is all tile. Like, this is all actual tile work. This is all like epoxy and gemstones. That is pretty dope, guys. The shifter's even done killer. But I do like the suicide doors are friggin'. Suicide doors are awesome in this thing. KBRC and Duckman would love this. I know he would, like, yeah. Even though it's a goose truck and Galby truck, so even has the geese behind it. So again, guys, that's the Texas truck show that I'm at. I'll walk back up here to where the 114 stuff is. Oh, there's an old cab over right there. So I'll walk back up to the truck stuff. What am I at there? I'm at 56 minutes or something, so near enough an hour. Maybe we'll kill it around the hour and stuff, but we'll walk back up here. Oh, so they took all the tables out now, so it'll give you a better idea, because all the tables were up for the show and shine. So all the tables were up. So it's again, that's my truck right there. There's the loading docks. There's all the trucks. So you see these things going out. They'll go out in convoys and they'll go in around all the trucks and they go. But it's crazy the crowd that this draws in. Like, so there's the Optimus Prime. There's actually two Optimus Primes here. So you got this one and then you got this one right here. And the guy that owns the two Optimus Primes also owns the Happy Time, or the Happy Toy. He owns this one, and he owns this Optimus Prime, and that Optimus Prime. That one back there though is a beautiful truck, and it's crazy. This truck was in the show and shine yesterday and didn't even place in the show and shine. So that show and shine video will be out. I'm not sure when. I've got so many backlog videos, it's friggin' insane. I still have a load of videos from Jeremy's show. I got videos of just me out with my own stuff. I got videos from here. It's not a bad complaint to actually have a load of backlog videos, because normally I don't have anything and I'm just making up shit. Fern Solo, I'm late. You're always late, dude. You're always late to the party. Day late and a dollar short as usual. I know, Vern, I still haven't had a chance to go eat in your restaurant. Today I'm all the way downtown, so yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there pretty soon. Don't worry. No, good show. It is a good show. Like, and it's just cool to have all the 114 scale trucks in an actual friggin' truck show. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, my daughter lives north of Austin. Oh, that's cool. North of Austin. Wonder how far this is from there. I'd love to see this in person. This, from Austin, it's about 3 hours, Melbourne. So it's about 3 hours from Austin. Yeah, in person, it's a lot more spectacular in person, for sure. Like this, it is freaking Ford. Look at that thing. Look at the width of them wheels on it. Ford F450. He normally has it all, like, later on he'll probably put all the lights on it, the whole underside of it lights up, like, but the freaking drive shafts are pretty beefy on it. Look at them. Look at them drive shafts on it, man. They're pretty beefy drive shafts, that's for sure. But look at how clean it is. This thing never seen fucking dirt a day in its life. Yeah, it'd be sicker if it was dirty underneath, but look at it. Look, it's a completely fucking mall crawler. Poser truck, that's all it is. It's like a Vanquish. It's a fucking poser. Yeah, I had to get that in there somewhere. You know. I'm gonna walk back around this way to get to the things. There's an awesome big recovery truck right there. Pure winch and power on that thing. Serious sick winch. Oh, this truck, my most favorite truck in the whole place, actually has the hood open right now. So let me see. So this is my favorite truck in the whole place. This one, the paint job on this thing, and just the big black stacks coming up it. So he actually has the hood open right now. And that's what I mean. Like, if it was later doing the live, like a lot of trucks all have their hoods open. The paint job on this thing here is just freaking insane. And just straight black stacks are just freaking cool looking. It's a transport company from Texas. Just the color this, it's weird, it's like a goldy green, like, it's a crazy color, but it's freaking dope as all hell. Early, I'm trying to get a chat up. Looks spent, yeah, it's like, definitely. But just even the caps of the wheels, even the caps are painted the same color.
I think I took 100 photos of this.
I know this thing
It's
is.
going to be my next. It's not my next build, but it's going to be on the list.
Yeah, the collar just is freaking insane, like, innit? One of the 114 scale guys said this is going to be his next build. You know, if I stayed around late enough, I don't know if I'm going to, like, so. But if I stayed around late enough, you'd get all these things starting up to leave, and do a video of them all leaving when they're all started. But I don't think I'm gonna bother doing that, guys, because I do got shit to do too, like, you know. But I'll definitely have fun. There's gonna be I think they're gonna set up stuff here now a little bit. So where the guys setting up stuff, they're actually gonna do a reversing competition. So best person reversing. I told them put on my swing wing trailer, and then we'll see who's the best reverser. Like, the straight trailers are a little easier to reverse, and that swing wing, one wrong turn in that swing wing, and you're done for, like, you know. But or else I'll get some video of them doing the reversing competition and all, like. So this is the first time really I've been at an all 114 scale event. That's all this is designed for, geared towards everything. Like, not really, like, there is some construction stuff, but not anything to write home about. Like, one little pile of rubber and everything. Like, have you seen any Chrome Mafia right there? I actually haven't seen Chrome Mafia right here, no, which is surprised. I thought they would be here, but yeah, I thought even they would have had a booth here or something, but they don't. There's nothing. I haven't seen anything from them, you know. But as I said, there's a show coming up. There's a show coming up in a couple of weeks in Waco, Texas, and it's meant to be. It's actually at a Hobbytown, USA, but it's set up for all the construction equipment, all the 114 scale equipment. There's crawler stuff going on at it. There's a lot. So I think that's July 19th. That one, but they set up. I was talking to the guys yesterday. One of his trucks actually won Best in Show or something, I think, too. And then, but I was talking to him yesterday, and they actually start. So the actual event is on the Saturday. I think is the actual event is the Saturday, and then they start showing up. Like, I think they start showing up or start setting up for it like Tuesday or Wednesday. Is when they start setting up all the things for the construction stuff. So it should be a pretty cool event that I might as well go to when I'm down here in town. I know it's like two and a half hours from where I'm at, but still 2.5 hours for compared to what I normally drive to these events. That's not 2.5 hours in Texas. Is like, looks like you'd be lucky you're still in the same town, for freak's sake. It's like nuts. Tracks is that big, but here's this thing with the hood down now, guys. So
Oh, sorry.
no problem, boss. No problem. So that's it actually now with the hood down. So alright, right, boss. So just thought I'd give you a quick look at it with the hood down the way before, but earlier in the video, some of you'll see it down that way. Anyway, guys, I've been babbling on long enough, so I've been on now for over an hour, just walking around, showing you some trucks I'm doing. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Something different for me, just showing all the 114 trucks. Have a great day, brother. Trying to get moving. I appreciate the live tour. No problem. Thank you, Snowbird. It's awesome to see you around again. Like I love seeing a comment from you in there. Just like, hey, there he is, Mr. Kevin Gibbs, the man, the myth, the legend. Like, you know, it's a peace out, Vern Solo. So everybody, I hope you've enjoyed it. Something completely different for me, like just to go around a 114 scale truck show. And look, my favorite truck right in the background. That thing is freaking sick. Maybe this will be I'll take a screenshot of this. Let me see if I can take a screenshot of this kind of. Maybe there's a thumbnail right there. That could be it. I didn't know I could actually do that when I'm live. I can actually take screenshots. That's pretty cool. Learn something new every freaking day of the week. So everybody, peace out. Hope you all enjoyed the video.